Hello, boomers. Today we get to see if two Lazortrons can defeat Dr. T. Now, I initially did this a couple Lazortron cycles ago against Imitation Game, and I think it did pretty well, but Dr. T is a step up from this, but we are going to see if it works. Now, of course, we have to bring Private Bullet, otherwise this would not be good at all, as the Lazortrons would just get targeted by rocket launchers and die right away. But trust me, we are in for enough of a challenge as is. And this is stage 1. We could BART it down. I guess that would speed it up, because I know in the later stages it will take quite a bit time-wise to get through the attacks. Moving on to stage 2 now. If every stage of Dr. T is like stage 1, Lazortrons would have no problem doing this. Now, I would try doing only one, but I don't think that would work well at all. I saw some reviews from people that don't have two Lazortrons per boats, and they don't think it's the best strategy because you only get 8 Lazortrons, and it's just they're still pretty good individually, but it's just really broken once you get 2 per boat. So I understand that it's more balanced until you get to the max level landing craft, or one under max level, whatever landing craft level you're able to get the 2 Scorchers and Lazortrons and all the other proto troops per. But anyway, Dr. T will be significantly harder than Imitation Game because of the it's a little more cramped on the island here. We would probably have more success on Volcano Island, but my recording day, we unfortunately don't have Volcano Island. But at the same time, the day the video comes out, Volcano Island is out. So if you want to try it out, let me know how it goes against Volcano Island. I'm not even sure how it's going to go against this, but I think it's going to be more successful. And then compared to Imitation Game, the later stages of Imitation Game, you do go against prototypes. But I don't think that's as big of a deal as the ice boost Dr. T gets and how cramped the bases usually are for Dr. T. And plus with the Imitation Game, you can attack one of the stages twice if you are to fail one. So, you can attack it twice max, but the damage, like every building you destroy is still destroyed when you go back at it. You can attack Dr. T as much as you like, but you don't get it's not like compound attacks here where you can attack it 3 times with energy, and each time like the HQ would be lower on health. But speaking of which, we have some energy to burn through on stage 4. We have a massive GBE boost just for today. I wish we had troop damage instead, but unfortunately we had to settle for more GBE statues. You see, we're slowly converting our base from a Power Stone Chance base to an offensive base, and then eventually I'll probably get rid of the ice statues because they don't do much. Let's look at my defense log. I mean, I guess we can get a couple diamonds from like this attack. That's always nice. It's like a diamond farmer, but I really... Okay, why are we trying to attack a player base right now? We got to move on to stage 4, Dr. T. And this is the first... Or stage 5, excuse me. This is the first stage where we get a little bit nervous. But what I'm going to do is we are going to do a pro gamer move, where we put Dr. T on the left and the Lazortrons on the right. And the hope is they creep up to the right here while Dr. T holds all the defenses over here. And hopefully over time, the Lazortrons can get to the rocket launchers. That's what I'm most worried about in this strat. Now, I do have the GBE. I boosted up just not to use it, apparently. So let's start using that, because we are going to need to use it for sure on stage 6 and 7. But so far, so good. We only have one more rocket launcher to worry about. By the way, we got the Crystal Shield Protector as the extra GBE ability. Look at how helpful that was on Private Bullet. It's pretty good when you're using like Rifleman or All-Zuka strats, because it adds that extra layer of protection. But just like with any meta of today, being like the Scorchers, Lazortrons, Bombardiers type, like it provides little value in my opinion. I guess with the Bombardiers it does provide value, because the only thing really hitting the Bombardiers are rocket launchers and shock launchers. So maybe it isn't that bad of a GBE ability, but not one of my favorites when it comes to the temporary ones. And then somehow we're back up to well over almost 150 energy there, and we'll just get a bunch of critters to finish it off. So stage 5 was a success. I definitely expected that, and I expect us to crush stage 6 as well, barring a immaculate stage 6 by Dr. T here. So far so good. We'll get the bullet down, we'll get the Lazortrons down, and we will target some defenses that make us nervous. So let's go over here, get the rocket launcher, boom cannon combo. I'm just gonna get a box of critters onto it. Okay, Lazortron came in clutch there and took out the box, or the box of critters, the boom cannon. I didn't think it was angling that way or had the distance to do so, but this is stage 6. We are plowing through these Dr. T stages, but we know stage 7, it is probably going to be very difficult, but maybe as like Dr. T hasn't evolved that much. The only time Dr. T really evolved is when they switched him from a twice a week 20 stage event to like, what is it, 4 times a week and only 7 stages per. That's the last time Dr. T's island and Volcano Island really evolved. But ever since that, like, we've gotten more HQ levels, troop levels, and all that, so the difficulty has just like become obsolete, or just whatever. So we're in a position where we can try 2 Lazortrons and the most broken hero ever and destroy Dr. T. Now, I'm talking a lot of smack right now for me not seeing stage 7, but I think at this point, my point has been made, so to speak. Alright, but let's just get a flare on the HQ there. Bullet will appreciate your damage, because at this point, the single target Lazortrons, like, they don't do that much damage. It's all about what they can get in the background, and also what their peers can do in the background as well. So they just take out, they just do a lot of splash damage, so that's why their single target isn't as great. And we also only have 2 of them, so that's room for consideration. I think we're going to be able to do this. Stage 7 here. I was expecting a more difficult looking base. Now, we haven't beaten it yet, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let's see, 3 artillery to take out a rocket launcher. He's just using such low level defenses. It's like he thought it was a Volcano Island day, and that's what Volcano Island does, is gives you so many low level defenses, and then it's just like an overload of the low level defenses. So it does a lot, but yeah, you don't have the room for that on the island base, Dr. T. But let's make sure we can back up our talk here. Hey, just a reminder to get Go Cosmic plugged in. It really helps us out. I just bought instant training with it a day ago. Thank you. So we're gonna get our bullet down right on the flamethrowers, and we'll get our Lazortrons, and then we will see how we are looking. Now, the thing I am worried about over here, this boom cannon, I'm gonna forget about you if I leave you up. So we're gonna take you out. I don't think Bullet would have pathed over there. Now, Bullet's taking a great amount of damage. I didn't really expect that. So the defensive damage must be there, and the defensive health. I guess a lot of these defenses are higher level, but like with the rocket launchers and the shock launchers I was targeting weren't really. And Dr. T, Private Bullet is almost dead here. We're gonna have to help him out. We're gonna get a shock onto the boom cannon. We'll get a box of critters. But as soon as we get through this layer here, I think we'll be fine. Oh my gosh, Bullet's not looking great here. He is taking a lot of damage. We need some energy. I need an energy drink. One more. There we go. Okay, we barely got it there. I think Bullet's gonna die though. Okay, the rocket launcher starting to target the Lazortron. However, it did not do that much damage, so that is good. That is what you get when you use low-level rocket launchers, Dr. T. But this is a time battle at this point. I kind of forgot about that aspect. Private Bullet is now dead, but fortunately, I don't see defenses that can really take out my Lazortrons. Just as an insurance policy, we'll get a med kit right here. But the worst part about Bullet dying is once we get to a point where we can flare onto the HQ, we won't have the damage. And then the mortars right there. Oh no. What should I do here? They should be able to get through this clump. As soon as they get through this clump, we are going to flare them to the left here and straight onto the HQ, but we, oh no, is that in cannon range? Okay, I thought it was gonna walk into cannon range. So let's get them over, and then we'll just let them do their thing right here. Get rid of that machine gun, and we should be fine. All right, so we're on the HQ. Let's see. So I'm gonna get 2 boxes of critters and a shock bomb right here. That should help out our damage tremendously, since critter spawn is still a boost in the tribe. Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to do this. Lazortrons are 2 Lazortrons able to take out Dr. T. Are you kidding me? This is a wake-up call. This is another wake-up call for you, Dr. T. You need to become more difficult at the lower level stages. We didn't even lose a single Lazortron, only lost a bullet once. But let's move on to some player-based attacks now. With Scorchers, of course, we are not going to extend our 2 Lazortrons versus some bases here, because we just want to get a few medals back. All the ones that I lost in the past couple days, I haven't been able to use Lazortrons as much as I would like, but that's what you get. It is finals week next week, so I've been super busy. They like came. I was really excited. The Lazortrons came into Boom Beach. I was like, let's go. The cryo tank didn't win, and then I realized how soon they came out. I was expecting them to be a late May troop or proto troop, but unfortunately they came out sooner. But who am I to complain, since I still got to use them, and we got some great attacks in. But we're able to get through that first base. So let's hop into one more player base and then wrap it up today. This is a base I think the Lazortrons will feast on. But we're going to get Bullet out first, because I want the boom cannons to focus him instead of our Scorchers. But then get our Scorchers, the Lazortrons, and the feast is coming. Let's get a couple shock bombs out. Make sure that shock blaster is disabled. Free my Bullet. I saw you trying to destroy Bullet. No, I will not let you get to my Bullet there. You got a few shots off, but you will be conquered in the end. Now you're okay. That shock blaster held up longer than I was expecting. We ultimately got the last laugh, and this base is donezo. This might be one of the more quicker Lazortron attacks I've had, but that's what you get. That's kind of my philosophy for Lazortron week, is just like kind of give your base up. Not many prototypes, no ice statues. Your base is going to get destroyed regardless. You're better off just switching to an offensive lineup and having a good time. Let's see what our daily reward is. I haven't played Warship since like the 2nd day, but we'll take that free reward, and then we'll go for the magma shards, because we'll eventually turn that into a crystal. So close to being at a crystal for the daily, or 7 shards or whatever it is. But thanks for making it to the end. Let me know if you try out 2 Lazortrons or even 1 Lazortron if you can't hold 2 per boat, versus Dr. T Volcano Island. Let me know if it looked easier or it was more difficult than this. But yeah, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye bye.